female source.
Again, the big theme here is building blocks. Now, Jim, let me turn it over to you. If they're trying to suggest somebody else did this, here's what's interesting about it, in my opinion, is that, Jim, we see them casting doubt. They kind of pointed the finger at Dalton Jack, Mollie Tibbetts' boyfriend at the time. Don't juries like that? Don't they seize on the opportunity for the defense to say, okay, present somebody else, we'll listen?
Sure. In order to establish reasonable doubt, in order for a jury to come to conclude that there's reasonable doubt, I think that they have to come to some conclusion that there is some other plausible explanation for how Miss Tibbetts was killed. But just because there's a boyfriend who had temper issues, several years ago, doesn't necessarily mean that he has the motive or the means or the opportunity to kill Mollie Tibbetts. He was nowhere near there. So that means he would have had to bring somebody else in. Again, no reason for a motive for him to have done so. You don't have that type of volatile relationship or history of violence. So, I think this evidence with the DNA, I mean, what they're trying to suggest is that, well, there's other DNA found in the trunk. It's inconclusive. So who are those other people? But again, no reasonable explanation for who it is. And what it could mean is that this individual placed other people in the trunk, which doesn't exactly make him not guilty.
And aside from the DNA evidence we talked about earlier, how the defense was humanizing Christian Bahena Rivera, this is their opportunity to explain his side of the story. They talked about him coming to America for an opportunity, and you have to imagine one of the big themes there is going to be, why would someone who came to America for a better life just throw all that out the window to randomly kill a stranger? That's maybe something we're going to hear more of. We're waiting to jump back live and see who the next witness for the defense will be. So we're waiting to I see the courtroom feed, so stay with us here on Law and Crime. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back right after this.